Imagine snow-covered pines at dusk, wind sighing through branches, frost glinting like tiny stars in the low light. In the next few minutes, your breathing will slow, your shoulders will loosen, and your mind will settle without you having to force a thing. Tonight, you don't have to chase calm. You just get to sink into steady strength and let the wild gently lead you home. No goals, no pressure, no performance. Inhale deep and even like crisp, frosty air in your lungs. Hold, easy. Exhale, letting the day's tension melt like snow in the sun. This is the frozen north, where Buck steps out of comfort and discovers a quiet, unshakable strength inside himself, one step at a time. And as you listen, you can let your body learn the same. You are allowed to be steady, not strained. The moon hangs low over the tundra, casting silvery light across drifts of snow that crunch softly underfoot. Pine needles carry a sharp, fresh scent, mixing with the faint tang of frost and the distant, muted hoot of an owl. Wind whispers through towering pines, its sound settling over the air like a velvety pelt. Buck walks unhurried, his paws sinking slightly into the snow as he steps free of his old life's hum, the dull drone of indoor warmth, the tight ache of being coddled and confined. He is strong, not with brute force, but quiet resolve. He releases the urge to cling, to comfort, the fear of the unknown. He finds ground in himself, in the slow beat of his own heart. When he first feels the frost nip at his nose and the wind brush his fur, his chest eases, a quiet sigh slipping out. Walk with him now. Let yourself settle into the stillness. Let your jaw unclench. Let your tongue rest. Let your forehead smooth, like a blanket, settling gently over your thoughts. Once, Buck lived in a cozy valley home. Soft rugs underfoot, warm fires in the hearth, trapped in a loop of gentle routine. His days were predictable, his needs always met, but something in him ached, a quiet restlessness he couldn't name. Then life changed, pulled him from comfort, carried him into frost and cold. A world that felt sharp and unforgiving at first, but he did not break. He breathed deep and slow, filling his lungs with crisp, pine-kissed air. He watched, his eyes sharpening to the world around him, how the snow shifts, how the wind carries scents, how he could endure, not by rushing, but by steadying. He slowed down, letting his instincts guide him instead of his frayed nerves. He noticed the way sunlight glints off frost, the way snow crunches differently under paw when the air is coldest. He let the wild carry his fears away, one breath at a time. Uncertainty lingered, faint and fleeting. But he lived steady, present, one step at a time. Buck anchors himself in the new, in the now. And soon, he'll find he's not alone in this strength. If any worries try to float back in, you don't have to wrestle them. Let them pass through like snowflakes on the wind. Buck joins a team of sled dogs, each with their own steady rhythm, their own quiet resolve. They pull together through snow-choked trails, the sled gliding smooth over packed drifts. No hurry, no rush, just the low rhythm of paws hitting snow, the steady creak of the sled, the sink of breaths in the cold air. This is the first time Buck moves in harmony with others. No demands, no coddling, just shared purpose and quiet companionship. He learns strength isn't speed, isn't rushing to keep up. It isn't control, isn't proving anything to anyone. It's steadiness for yourself, for the ones beside you. His body relaxes into the rhythm, his shoulders dropping, his muscles easing into the work. His mind quiets, no longer racing to cling to comfort or fear the cold. Buck finds his pace, his own steady beat. Let yours soften too. Let the rhythm of his steps lull you. Let it wrap around your mind. Let calm settle in, deep, quiet, and sheltered. Notice how your breathing naturally follows in and out, like the sled's rhythm. Glide. Pause. Glide again. Hard moments come, unannounced and sharp. Days when the wind howls fiercely, cutting through fur and freezing breath. Nights when the cold bites deep, making every step a struggle. Days when the trail is steep and icy, testing his resolve. But he doesn't push through alone, doesn't fight the cold in vain. He leans on his team, their steady presence, their quiet encouragement, the unspoken bond of simply getting through together. Belonging isn't being coddled, isn't bending to others' expectations. It isn't proving worthy, isn't shrinking to fit. It's being exactly who he is. Strong, curious, resilient, full of quiet fire. He hears the wild's call, soft and clear. Not a demand, not a roar, a reminder, steady and sure. He is home, just as he is. No fixes needed. Buck releases the weight of needing to be tamed, of trying to fit into a world that wasn't made for him. You can too. Be just you, calm, sure, free, held in this moment. You don't have to hold yourself rigid to be strong. You can be strong and tender at the same time. Buck's journey is yours, woven from the same threads of restlessness and resolve, fear and courage, confinement and freedom. He moved from comfort to chaos, from fear to steadiness, from feeling lost to finding home in himself. If he can take those slow, steady steps, so can you. That unshakable strength lives in you, too, buried under the day's noise, but always there. The quiet courage to let go of what doesn't serve you. The wisdom to find your own rhythm. not the world's, the freedom to be exactly who you are. No apologies, no pretense. All of this is already yours, waiting for you to settle into it, to believe it, even for just tonight. Even if you only believe it, a little, just a small percentage, that's enough to let your nervous system exhale. You don't need to follow any story anymore. You don't need to remember names. You don't need to wonder what comes next. Right now, there is only feeling. The snow is still there. Not a storm. Just the kind of snow that has always been there. Falling softly, layer after layer. The air is cold, but not sharp. It simply exists, resting quietly against your skin. You can imagine the pine trees standing in the distance, tall, still, breathing slowly in the dark. When the wind passes through them, they don't resist. They sway just a little, the way you can now. No tension, no effort, just allowing yourself to stay with this moment. Your breath doesn't need to be guided. It already knows how to slow. As you inhale, your chest rises gently. As you exhale, your body sinks just a little deeper. Like snow settling on the ground. No sound, no urgency, just settling. If there are still images in your mind, that's okay. They can soften, blur slightly, as if the night is laying a thin veil over them. You don't need to push any thoughts away. They will leave on their own, like footprints, slowly covered by fresh snow. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to look back. There is no direction now. Only steadiness. There is a kind of strength that doesn't come from running or pushing or holding on. It comes from realizing that you can stop and still be safe. You may notice the support beneath you, the bed, the mattress, the surface holding you. It is steady. It does not ask you to do anything. Your shoulders can soften. Your jaw can loosen. Your tongue can rest naturally in your mouth. Even your breathing can begin to fade into the background. If you like, you can imagine a long, gentle path. No beginning, no end, just extending quietly. You are already on it. And you don't need to keep walking. The night will continue for you. The snow will keep falling. The wind will keep moving. And you can slowly step behind all of it. Nothing to do. Just stay here. Tonight, let the wild's quiet song wrap gently around you. Let the moon's light hold you. Still your mind. Relax your body. Soften your heart. Peace waits for you. No effort required. Let go of the day's worries. Release the need to prove. Shed the pressure to be on. Nothing is being asked of you now. You are held. You are supported. You are exactly where you need to be. And if your thoughts wander, that's okay. You don't need to follow them. Just return to one simple thing: the feeling of being supported beneath you. Stay right here now. There's nothing more you need to follow. Nothing you need to imagine clearly. Just the feeling of support. Notice where your body meets the bed. The weight beneath you, steady, reliable. Let your breathing find its own rhythm. No fixing, no counting, just in and out. If a thought drifts by, you don't have to follow it. You don't have to push it away. Let it pass, like snow, moving gently through the night air. Your shoulders can soften. If they're still holding tension, that's okay. There's no rush to let go. With each slow exhale, allow them to sink a little heavier, a little warmer. Your jaw can rest. Your tongue can rest. Your brow can smooth. Nothing needs to stay alert anymore. Imagine the quiet north, settling into night. The land still, the sky wide and dark. No demands, no expectations. Buck no longer moves. He rests. The cold is no longer sharp. It's calm, neutral, protective. The world holds steady around him. And you are held too. Bring your attention gently to your legs. You don't need to feel anything special. Just notice and allow them to be heavy. Your calves, your knees, your thighs. Let gravity do the work. Your hips sink deeper, fully supported. Nothing to brace against. Your chest rises, falls, rises, falls, each breath slightly slower than the last. If you lose track of the words now, that's a good sign. You don't need to listen closely anymore. Just let the sound wash over you like wind moving through distant trees. Your arms can rest completely. From the shoulders to the elbows to the hands. Fingers loose, uncurled. If warmth spreads, let it. If numbness comes, that's okay too. Your body knows how to sleep. There's nothing left to solve tonight. Nothing left to understand. You've done enough. You are enough. Strength no longer means holding on. Strength now is letting go. If your mind wanders, gently return to one simple thing. The feeling of being supported beneath you. That's all. No images, no stories, just support. Breathing in softly, breathing out slowly, like snow settling on the ground. Quiet, unnoticed. You may drift in and out of awareness. That's exactly where you need to be. Sleep can come in layers, gradually, naturally. The night continues without effort. The world holds its shape, and you are safe within it. Nothing will ask anything of you now. Rest just rest